guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another makeup tutorial. It's going to be on this look right here, obviously. I did see this look roaming around Instagram. I did see Manny MUA do it. I did see Jacqueline Hill do it. So it did look very pretty. So I did want to try out. I didn't see them do makeup tutorials. Maybe they will upload it later. But I wanted to do my version of it. It looks kind of similar, but I don't know what they used yet. So I don't have gel eyeliners. So I did have to like create my own. I did do like a strip of dual eyelash glue, and I grabbed like a small angled brush. This is Coastal Scents BRC 1 and 17. I didn't use this one, I used another one, but I will let you guys know during the video. It's very easy to create your own gel eyeliner. You don't have to go out and buy gel eyeliners. I know Urban Decay does have one, and it's pretty pricey. I think it's like $15 just for a little tube of gel eyeliner. Maybe you have extra bucks you can waste on the gel eyeliner. And I know I do have different hair. This is the wig that I used a couple of videos back. I did buy this on Amazon. This was $44, but it was longer. It was 22 inches. But I was using it a lot, and then the hair from the bottom just got rough and tangled. So I did want to do it into like a small short bob, just because my hair is very long and I did want to see how I look with short hair. And I actually like it. Just disclaimer, if you are gonna buy a synthetic wig, this is a heat resistant synthetic wig, so you can actually curl it or flat iron it. But it is very hard to cut. I did end up cutting it with my shears, but it just looked very nasty and very choppy. So I did end up getting my clippers, the ones they use to cut men hair. And it did look a little bit better. You just have to texturize the scissors. And I know what I'm doing when I'm cutting hair. I do have my license for cosmetology, so I know what I'm doing when I'm cutting hair. So I don't want to see your hate comments. So yeah, if you guys want to see how I recreate, how I do this look, then just keep on watching. We're going to be starting off with this e.l.f. Cosmetics Daily Hydration Moisturizer, and I'm going to be applying this all over my face. I did find this moisturizer in Walmart, and it was $8, and I actually been enjoying it. You guys know that I've used my Neutrogena combination one for a while, but I did need a change. And then I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream, because my under eye area has been very dry lately. And I did end up buying this. I think this is like $10, and I did buy it in Walmart as well. It's where all the exfoliating creams and all that is at. Then I'm going to be applying a primer, and I'm using my LA Girl Pro Smoothing Primer. I just applied to my problematic areas, which is just my T-zone area where I have a little bit more pores. Then I'm going to be applying my foundation. As always, I'm going to be using my Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation in the shade Tan Honey, I believe. And I'm going to be blending it out using a Coastal Scents Kabuki brush. I will leave the number down below if you guys are interested, just because I don't know the numbers from the top of my head. Then after I apply my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and apply my concealer. And I'm just going to be applying it with a synthetic brush, just because I do find this concealer to leave like a little dry dots under my eyes. I just put it on the back of my hand and just warm it up with my finger. And then I grab a little small synthetic brush and apply it to my T-zone area where you normally highlight, and then blend it out using a Real Techniques beauty sponge, which is the Miracle Complexion Sponge, where you can find it pretty much everywhere now. Ulta, Walgreens, I believe, and Target. And they also do sell it at Walmart. Then I'm going to be applying my Coty Airspun Translucent Powder under my eye area. You guys know I love using my NYC translucent powder under my eyes, just because it's a little bit thinner. But I've been looking for it everywhere and I cannot find it. They did take off NYC Cosmetics out of Walmart, but I haven't gone to Walgreens. I'm pretty sure I'll find it there, but in the meanwhile, I will use my Coty Airspun. Then I'm going to be setting my foundation, and I'm using this LA Girl Pro Face powder in the shade Soft Honey, and I'm using a big powder brush. This is by Real Techniques, which is pretty much the powder brush. Then going into my Morphe 35O palette, I'm going to be grabbing that shade I just pointed at, and I'm going to be placing this directly all over my lid. This is going to be acting as my transition shade, so this doesn't have to be colored, perfect. Just make sure you blend it out really good. Then grabbing those shades I just pointed at, I'm going to be starting to blend this in my outer part of my eye, just to give it dimension, and I'm going to be going into darker shades, and slowly I'm going to be blending into my crease. Then going back into that same palette, I'm going to be grabbing this warm, like kind of reddish brown, and give my outer part of my eye a little bit more dimension. This is all about building up the dimension to your outer part of your eye, because we are going to be going in and cutting the crease on the inner part of your eye. Then I'm going to be going back into that same palette and grabbing this darker, it's more like of a cool tone brown, and I'm going to be just putting this in the outer part of my lid and slowly blending it into my crease. I don't want to blend this color so high because it's just going to make your eye look a little bit muddy, and you don't want that look. You just want to give your eye more dimension, just because I don't have a very pronounced lid or crease. Then I'm going to be going into the same concealer I used to prime my lids, which is my LA Girl Pro HD Concealer in the shade Natural. And I'm just going to be cutting the inner part of my eye slowly. I think this is just preference. I think everybody has a different eye shape, so I recommend going with your eye shape just so your eyes won't look weird. Then I'm going to be going into the Morphe 35O palette and grabbing the white shade in there and just setting the concealer. Then I'm using this Makeup Forever Artist 1 palette and grabbing the black shade in there, and I'm going to be blending this in the outer part of my eye. This is just going to give your eye all overall dimension. I do like this black a little bit better because once you blend it in, it just turns into a gray. You could use the Makeup Geek black, but I don't like it because it's very black for this look. I wanted a black that turns into gray so it won't be so dramatic. Then I'm going to be doing a wing. As always, I do use my NYC liquid liner in the shade black. And I'm just going to do my wing. This is the best liquid liner that I've used. I've tried a lot of liquid liners and gel liners, and this is the only one I always go to. Then I'm going to be doing a thin line above that crease that we just cut of dual eyelash glue, and on top I'm just going to be sticking gold glitter. I don't have glitter gel eyeliners just because I really don't need them right now. I could just do it with my dual eyelash glue, but maybe in the long run I will buy it because pretty much it's easier. But if you don't have gel eyeliners, glitter gel eyeliners, you could just do a little line of dual eyelash glue and then on top just stick the glitter, and I am using an A gold brush to stick the glitter. Then I'm going to be using mascara. This is by Covergirl, but I did forget the name, but I will leave it down below for you guys. Then I'm just going to be applying my falsies. I will leave the names down below if you guys are interested. I did buy them off Amazon, and I did buy them off an app called Wish, but I just cannot find them anymore, but I will keep looking for them, and if I do find them, I will leave them down below. Then I'm going to be applying a little bit of gel eyeliner. This is by Morphe. It's their gel eyeliner in black. It's called Slate. And I'm just going to be applying this all over my waterline and a little bit in my lower lash lines. And then grabbing that transition shade. Well, it's not the transition shade. It's the reddish, kind of reddish brownish shade. And just blend that liner out before it dries. Then I'm going to be grabbing a smaller brush by Beige Cosmetics. I think it's in the number 10. And I'm going to be grabbing that cool tone dark brown and just smoking it in my lower lash line just so it could be a little bit more dramatic, but not too dramatic because I just don't want plain black in my lower lash line. I don't want to close my eyes off for this look. And then I'm just going to be applying the same mascara to my lower lash lines. My lower lashes, sorry. Then I'm going to be applying this LA Girl Pro HD face powder in the shade Warm Caramel. And I'm going to be using this face powder just to bronze my face. As you guys know, I do like to use face powders to bronze my face. Then I go in with bronzers to contour my face. Just because I feel like face powders do give you a little bit more coverage. And they do give a little bit more color payoff. And then I'm going to be using my Makeup Geek contour powders in the shade Half-Hearted and Complicated. One is warm and one is cool. And I do want to say with these Makeup Geek contour powders, they are very pigmented. so you do want to be careful when applying them to your cheekbones. They can tend to look a little bit muddy if you apply too much. Then I'm going to be going into my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette and grabbing the shade Lyric. It's just the middle banana shade, and highlight my under eye area just so it could make that area pop and make it a little bit more flawless and Photoshop. And as always, I'm going to be highlighting my cheekbones using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in that glow, and I'm using the shade Dripping in Gold. Then I'm going to be lining my lips using my Jordana Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Coco Loco. You guys know this is my favorite lip liner of all time, and this is my favorite lip combo for every freaking look. I think I need to stop using it, but I just can't. And then on top of that, I'm just going to be applying my Wet n Wild lipstick in the shade Barrett. You guys know this is my favorite nude lipstick. And then I'm going to be setting my entire face using my City Color Cosmetics Beat Matte setting spray. Well guys, this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy watching this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And leave me comments down below on what videos would you like to see next. Also, other products used and mentioned during this video will be down in my description box. Also, as on my social media, so you guys can follow me there. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!